Sunday fun day with the pack. Kind of nice out here today. I gotta get these stand-up wheelies on lock, man. I rigged up my fork seal for the time being. I'm gonna get it fixed eventually, but I'm not trying to fix it and then, you know, mess it up again. Like these grips that aren't actually grips, it's just metal. I feel like I'd be more comfortable with my throttle control with you know, regular grips. Got a Halloween ride coming up this weekend. Gotta record that day. I never did a Halloween ride before. I'm gonna try to find a costume. I'm late as hell, but see what I can find. So I want to talk about my bike as far as why I got the 2006 Honda Cbr1000rr. To be honest, it was completely last minute. I knew I was looking for a leader bike, but like the power in this bike. Also, I'm glad that the previous owner had the sprocket set up, you know, 1 down, 2 up in the rear. That videos and read about it, and you know, I never thought I'd have a bike with that setup, but it's pretty cool. Like, I can definitely tell this thing wants to jump when I'm in first gear. Like, it's ridiculous. I can't wait to take it to the drag strip. You know, I got some things I need to do, make sure everything is good before I try to race it, you know what I mean? Definitely trying to take it to the track too. Yeah, a lot of things coming with this bike. But I mean, to be honest, this bike is not common. A lot of, you know, some people got the newer Cbr1000s, like the 08 and up, which I personally do not like the way they look. Like, that's part of the reason why I didn't want a CBR, is because I saw how the new ones looked, and I just really didn't like it at all. That's why all my bikes are, you know, fairly old, you know what I mean? Because it's just what I like. You know, I don't want a bike that I don't like, you feel me? But yeah, this bike is what, 12 years old, almost 13 years old. Mileage says 29,493. But remember what I said about the sprocket, so the mileage does go up a little bit faster than normal. The speed is off. I'm not sure about how much. I gotta clock that one day. I remember one day, I just felt like, I was looking down, I was like, there's no way I'm going this fast. So I was riding with my friend. Like, we were side by side. I was like, we were on the center. I was like, hey, tell me how fast you're going right now. He had a Yamaha R6. He told me, and I was looking down at mine. I'm like, I'm not going that fast. What the fuck? It's not off by much. I don't remember what it said, but it's off a little bit. But other than that, you know, I do like the bike. It's just I need to do stuff to it to make me, you know, like, it's not stock at all. As far as how it came, that's what I mean. Because, you know, I don't have a power commander in this bike. I have one in my Gixxer, but there's no power commander. I have a slip-on Jardine exhaust. Like I said, these grips gotta go. I like the way they look and everything, and at first it didn't bother me at all. But I'm at the point now where it's like, yeah, I'm doing wheelies now, so I do want some grip. And also, you know, longer distance riding, because I took this bike on a few trips and it was not fun. My hands really did, you know, hurt. And the seat is really uncomfortable too, so I'm replacing all that along with the fairings. I may, you know, record what I'm doing with the bike, I'm not sure. I know it would make sense too, but I have my reasons. But yeah, I'm just gonna clean the bike up as far as cosmetics. I'm gonna make sure, you know, of course I keep up with the maintenance. I gotta make sure that's good. You know, what's a pretty bike with a bad engine, you know what I mean? But I'm probably gonna keep this bike till, you know, until it's just done. I don't really care about mileage because I'm part of the Cbr group on Facebook, and you know, I was asking people who had the same exact bike as me, you know, what's their mileage, you know, how much longer will my bike last. Some people are up to like 40,000 miles in their 06. I'm like, well shit, I should be good as long as I keep up with my maintenance, you know, that's important. I would love my bike, you know, to go past 50,000 miles. Like I said, I don't owe anything on the bike. I paid cash, so like, of course I want to keep it. What I do like about the CBR is the tank cover. So if I want to change the color of the bike, I don't have to get the tank painted. It's part of the fairings. It comes right off. And to be honest, I didn't know that until after I bought the bike and was, you know, checking stuff. So that was just a plus, for real. You know, doing all these wheelies and stuff. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you can see that I started doing stand-up wheelies and, you know, longer sit-downs. I'm actually not doing any more sit-downs. I feel a lot more, I'm not gonna say a lot more comfortable with stand-ups, but you know, once I get it down, I know I'm gonna like them more. Because one day I was practicing stand-ups and then I went to do a sit-down and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, yeah, I'm done with sit-downs. I didn't like them anyway. So I feel like I'm beating my bike up for real. You know, doing these clutch ups and coming down on my forks. That's why my fork seal is leaking. But I wonder if anybody's here. The way I gotta open my oil cap, y'all gonna be like, what the hell? But it's stripped really bad in here, and it was like that when I got the bike, so I'm gonna change that eventually. So I gotta do this to get it off. Pop the cap off. It's not that serious to me. I'm gonna replace it eventually though. This bitch is hot. I shouldn't have did that. I should have did that before I started riding. Oh well. You gotta drag the brakes. So once you get to your balance point, you can drag it. You know, and once you're in a balance point, you'll feel. Roll forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Alright, wait. You got way too much air in your tire. Oh shit! Yo, he was right. What the fuck, bro? All I had to do was take the air out of my tires. Who is this? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Oh, that's oh, I know who that is. I just need space. You know what I mean?